my humble homestead and gardenside chat. My name is Trina. So I'm going to focus on some AIP breakfast. I have been enjoying the soups that we made in our other prep video, but sometimes I just want some breakfast foods. I was going to make some muffins in the other video, but I got a little bit worn out. I'm still fighting a little bit of the detox flu. I'm feeling better today, but I do have to work, so I'm just going to do a couple things to show some breakfast options. Today I'm going to make some AIP Paleo Morning Glory muffins. So it does call for dried cranberries in it. I have some dried fruit that I have dried myself. This is peaches and kiwi, and this is blueberry. Now I am going to be making another recipe that does have blueberries in it. So I'm trying to decide if I might just use these peaches and kiwi in them. I know that I've dehydrated these myself, so they have nothing but the fruit in them. All right, so let's get going on this recipe here. Bring you down. You can see what I'm doing. Preheated the oven to 350, and it says to grease some muffin tins. I'm using my silicone muffin tin liners. I did spray a little bit of avocado oil spray in them, so I've got those set up. And then in a medium bowl, it says to whisk together the cassava flour, arrowroot, or tapioca starch, whatever you have, cinnamon, and it says cardamom, but being AIP, we're gonna leave the cardamom out, and salt. Okay, so we're gonna whisk those together, and I will link this recipe link below. So it's gonna be 1 cup and 2 tablespoons of the cassava flour. Now this bag, I just got a small one at Walmart because I have not gotten my Azure order yet. So we're gonna do 2 cups. But I did see, I did order some other things on Amazon this morning, and I did see they have cassava flour as an option too. So I'm gonna see how much I ordered from Azure, and if I need more, I'm gonna order some more on Amazon too. I wasn't sure how I was gonna do on this, so I didn't order a ton. 2 tablespoons of the cassava flour. But I like to have options. I always put stuff in my freezer to pull out, so if I don't wanna have muffins every day, I can always freeze them. And then we're gonna do 1/2 cup of the arrowroot powder, or if you have tapioca, that works too. This I did get on Amazon, and I will link below. I'm thinking I might have to get some more of that. And then 3 tablespoons of coconut flour. This is one that I've also have that I did get this one on Amazon as well. You can get coconut flour all different places. So 3 tablespoons. 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda. It's a half, so I'm just doing 3 of these. And a teaspoon of cinnamon. Never mind a little extra cinnamon, so I'm not a big measure of that. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And then mix this stuff up here. Okay. Then it says in a separate bowl, we're going to do the wet ingredients. So it is going to be 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. I'm going to do 1, 2, 1/4 cup full fat coconut milk. Now remember, we want the coconut milk without the gardenum or any additives. So I got this one at Walmart. I have more coming, but this one did not have that in it. 1/4 cup, woo, which we have a little bit more than that. And 1/4 cup applesauce. So I do can my own applesauce. I don't put any sweetener in it. So this is just apples. I have to open one now. There we go. We'll do 1/4 cup of this. A 1/3 cup plus 1 tablespoon maple syrup. We'll see how much maple syrup I actually have. Might be doing a little bit less, which is fine because I am actually going to, it says to use a gelatin egg because, you know, we're dairy free here. So what I'm going to do is I haven't gotten my beef gelatin yet from Azure. So I'm going to actually replace my gelatin egg with a banana. So that's going to put some more sweet in there. So I'm going to do just under 1/3 cup of the maple syrup. 1/3 cup melted coconut oil that's cooled, which is right here. I did melt it and I have let it sit here. 3/4 cup raw shredded carrots. Yes, I knew I got these organic carrots at Walmart for something. You can shred your own. I've got lots of regular carrots too. Let me see if we add those in yet. I bet we're gonna fold those into the 1/3 cup dried cranberries. So I think I'm gonna mix this up here, and I'm gonna mix these two together. And then when I mix that in, I think I'm gonna mash the banana, put that in, and mix those together. Then I'm gonna add in the carrots and the fruit. I think I am gonna use the peaches and the kiwi just for something different. Smash this up. So this is gonna be my 2-egg gelatin egg replacement since I don't have my beef gelatin. And I did put the arrowroot in there, which also will thicken it. I was trying to look at what I can use for egg replacements for AIP since I don't have that gelatin. And they did say you can use a banana. So we are gonna try it out and see how these work. All right, 3/4 cup of carrots. Handful is about a cup, so there we go. And let's mix this up. Pretty thick. I know AIP recipes are pretty thick. Let's add the fruit in here. It's more doughy than. Well, it's gonna be interesting, people. We're gonna see how they are. You other AIP people, have you tried making muffins? And what do you use for egg replacements? And then next, I'm gonna do a breakfast egg hash. Now, when I was doing keto, I used to do these breakfast egg hashes. These are pretty versatile. You can put whatever you have into them. So I'm just gonna go through my fridge, see what I have. I'm gonna use a can of ground beef that I canned up. You can use whatever meat you have. And we are gonna make a breakfast hash that will be in the fridge that we can just take out a serving. And if we make too much, we can always freeze some. All right, let's see here how these come together. They really seem dry to me. Maybe I'm gonna put the rest of that coconut milk in there, I think. Just a little bit. Okay, let's try that out. We're gonna adapt. I just want them, they don't have to be mushy or moist, but they're just still kind of crumbly here. I just want them to kind of hold together. They smell really good. I have to give them that. And I know when you make gluten-free recipes, they generally are much more dense. Oh yeah, see there's still flour on the bottom. Get in there with my hands. Make it like I'm kneading bread. Gotta do what works. This is real life, people. I hope these turn out. Well, we'll see, won't we? You know, that's the one thing sometimes when people make things and then they just show you pictures. I want to show you if they really are going to turn out and if they really work. I'm following the recipe. Well, although I did not do the gelling because I didn't have the beef gelatin, I did look up what I could use, and they did say you can use a banana. They say to use a spoon, but my hands are already gooped up here. Oh, I'm going to have plenty. See how that goes. And what does it say? To bake for 27 minutes or until a toothpick comes out clean. If not done, continue baking and check every 2 minutes. So there we go. Let me see if I can get some mini loaves out. We'll try that too. So I have quite a bit of, this is 12, and I still have quite a bit of mix left. Let's try these. Now I have a feeling that these might have to bake a little bit longer. It's gonna be an experiment together. I hope these turn out, guys. They smell good. Well, we'll see. Kind of like gardening. You just trial and error, right? All right, in the oven these go. Then I'm gonna straighten up and we will get on to our hash. Welcome back, everybody. So on to the hash. So what I've done is I have peeled and chopped up 2 sweet potatoes, 1 full red onion, and I am doing a whole bunch of radishes. Radishes are a great substitute if you feel like you want hash browns, and it just adds a lot to like a breakfast hash. I'm just showing you how great this chopper is, you guys. It has saved me so much with my arm and I have metal plates in my arm from when my oldest son was a baby, and it just, I mean, look at it. It just has chopped all of that in just a couple of minutes. So I am gonna go heat up my pan with some coconut oil. I'm gonna saute all of this in there, and then I'm gonna add some, I'm gonna cut up a couple stalks of celery too. I'm gonna chop those up in here. And then I'm going to saute these because they take longer. And then I'm going to add a little bit of garlic. I'm going to add some mushrooms. I'm going to add some kale and spinach. And then I'm going to add my canned ground beef. And this is going to make a fabulous breakfast hash. And this should make several servings. So I should have enough for, you know, the week and maybe some to freeze. So let me get this set up, get the coconut oil. If you cannot have coconut, I know some of you have mentioned you can't have coconut, so you can do avocado oil. So I'm gonna go get that heating, and I got some parsley. I might throw out some other of my green powder or some other things in there too. You can put zucchini, you can put whatever vegetables you have or whatever you like just to make a great breakfast hash. See you in a moment. So look at those colors, everybody. Right now I'm just sauteing what I showed you with some herbs and garlic. And I'm gonna let these saute for probably, I would say, a good 10 minutes. I kind of like the sweet potatoes to get nice and done, and I like the radishes to get kind of crispy. And after these cook for a good 5 or so minutes, then I'm gonna add in the mushrooms and my canned ground beef for another couple minutes until the mushrooms start to get done. And then I will add in my spinach and my kale until those wilt. And then we will have a fabulous hash to have for breakfast. I know these aren't always traditional breakfasts, but you know, we do what we do to feel better, and I'm all about that. So I will show you this as it continues to cook, and then I will show you the finished product. So I've added the mushrooms and the ground beef, and now I'm just going to let it cook for about another 5 to 7 minutes till the mushrooms are all nice and browned. And then I'm going to cool it up a little bit and put it away. And this is what I'm going to have tomorrow. I will show you guys when it is finished. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. Be blessed. Have a great day, and fuel your bodies for your health. Like and share. If you like videos like this, give it a thumbs up. It really does help my channel. Be blessed. Okay, so I showed you the pictures, but now it's break time, so I'm actually going to try the muffin. All right, let's just see honest opinion now. We're reals here, right? So, okay, so you can see the carrots in there. The outside is more of a biscuit texture. I always do more than one bite to get a real opinion, right? So the flavor is good. It's not overly sweet. Definitely good if you're looking for, if you need something like a bread, something kind of like a bread with a cup of coffee. We can't have coffee. With my tea, my matcha. You know, if you just want that little bread something. It's kind of like a little drier, like biscuity on the outside, but on the inside, it's more dense and soft. Yeah, these are all right. I don't, you know, if I'm probably going to put them in the freezer, maybe leave 1 or 2 out. And if I just feel like I need that little something, it's not something I would eat every day, because like I said, I don't want to eat like a carby thing every day. I actually don't even know. Oh, well, the applesauce and the banana in there, but yeah, so not so bad. I would make these again. I actually probably don't even have to, because I have the bread too. It made a lot. It really did make a lot. We'll try the blueberry ones another time, but for a snack, not bad. 1 to 10, my sister's always like, you gotta rate everything. So let's see, 1 to 10, I'd probably give these a 6. You know, not like, oh my gosh, I gotta have these. Like the chicken pumpkin soup, that was amazing. I never had pumpkin soup before. That was so good. The hash, that's really good. These, they're good. They're good. They're not like, oh my gosh, I have to have one. But they do the trick. If you want something bready, they do the trick. All right. Okay. Here's to our health. Be blessed, like, and share. Bye.